Yo, yo, yo. Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Back again. Another episode of SR Daily. Another episode. Monday through Fridays, we are here. This is episode 411. This is episode 411 of SR Daily. We are back again. Another episode going right through week 83. Feeling good, feeling great, feeling accomplished, dedicated, committed. And yeah, all of the stuff, man. All of the stuff. Sending love, sending good vibration. Joycelyn, Antoine, what's going on? Peace and Jocelyn. Sorry, not Joycelyn. Jocelyn, peace and love. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wellness Wednesday. It is Wednesday, July 16th. Wednesday, July 16th, 2025. It is my brother's birthday. Shout out to my brother, my blood brother, my biological brother, Leroy Evans Jr., a.k.a. Naki, the incredible filmmaker, the incredible writer, the incredible photographer. He's a phenomenal photographer, phenomenal artist, man. He's an incredible husband, married to his wife 20 plus years. He's an incredible dad, two sons, Kamal, Naki, and then Noah, Ashton. Shout out to my nephews, man, but shout out to my brother Leroy on his birthday, 50-something today. I don't know exactly how old, 55, 56, something like that, man. Maybe 56, maybe 57. Between 55 and 57, I believe. I think he's like 15 to 16 years older than me. But shout out to my brother, man. Leroy, I hope you are having a happy birthday. I hope you are enjoying your day, brother. I hope that you are celebrating yourself and being celebrated and being loved. You are loved. I hope you know that you are loved. You are loved by your siblings. You are loved by your children. You are loved by your friends. He's an incredible dude, incredible heart. He's an incredible chef. He can cook his behind off. He's a funny guy. He's done some comedy, and he's just a great guy, man. It's my blood brother, man, my big brother, Leroy. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my guy, man. Really happy for him. And today is also the birthday of one of my best friends, Dave Aarons. Dave Aarons, man, literally saved my life. He was a social worker at the Reese, at the community center in Queensbridge when I was in the team program. We was 14, 15, 16, 17. He was a social worker there, a white guy from Brooklyn. We didn't like him. Right, he's a white guy in Queensbridge in the mid-90s. We did not like this guy. But he showed consistency, man. He showed love. He showed consistency. He showed up at our schools. He showed up at homes, knocked on doors, and always with grace, right? Pushed us to be better, pushed us, challenged us. And that's why he became one of my best friends. A lot of other people, right, he talks to them, but, like, that's my guy. Like, you know, I was at his mom's funeral, right? Like, he was at my wedding and my engagement party, right? Like, when my daughter was born, he came. All right, when she first came from the hospital. So that's my guy. That's my guy. He's 56 today. Spoke to him last week. He definitely reminded me 56, right? So shout out to him. Shout out to the big brothers in our community, the big brothers in our family, whether by blood or by bond, because both of them are my big brothers. Dave definitely became like a father figure, brother figure, and uncle figure all in one, supporting financially, supporting emotionally, supporting mentally, affirming my greatness, affirming my success. Like supporting me every step of the way, man. I remember when I wrote my first book, Sacred Love, right? Poems and love letters. Many of you know the story, right? Wrote it, had a friend format it, right? Had my ex-wife edit it, put it on freaking white paper like a zine, like a zine, right? And Dave would print them at his school, right? Where he worked at a school in Brooklyn. He would print them for me. He would print a couple hundred copies a week, and I would go up there and pick them up, man, like with my bag, and you know, he would give me tons of papers, and I gotta fold them when I get home and staple them, but that's how I made my money then. And so shout out to Dave, man. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Leroy. Shout out to the big brothers. I am grateful. And shout out to Asada Shakur. It's Asada Shakur's birthday too. Oh man, that's powerful. July 16th, man. Shout out to the legends. Yes, Asada Shakur is from Queens. Yes. But let's get the show started, guys. Let's hit the share button. Share this live with 5 to 10 of your friends who may be interested in tuning in. Hit that share button. Share this content. Share this content with your people. Bring them all in to the show. SR Daily episode 411 episodes in. It's an incredible milestone. We are closer and closer to 500. 500 is the half of freaking. That's 500 is going to be major. right? We got to make 500 million. Just start planning now. Got to have like catered food and like, yeah, we got to do a big thing, have a breakfast and all of that, man. Mona Love, happy wellness and wisdom Wednesday, my love. Peace and love, happy wellness and wisdom Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. And once again, I am your boy. We're going to get the show started. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, Deshaun Sugar Marson. This is episode 411 of SR Daily. SR Daily is a personality meets enlightenment. Remember that we are here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. right here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. I'm going to start today with our first segment. As always, today's first segment is a quote of the day. Today's quote is, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Once again, today's segment number one, first segment, is a quote of the day. Today's quote says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I absolutely love this quote. I understand this quote, and I am in disagreement with this quote. This quote implies that one individual may be able to accomplish some things faster alone than with the team, but that the team may be able to go further than that one individual. Now, I get it. 100%. I get it. And for a long time, I was understanding of it. But I personally, I like to think that we can go faster and further together as a unit. I like to think that. I like to think that, not that if you want to go fast, go alone. No, if you want to go fast, get a team. Now, the thing is this. It may take time getting a team, right? That's the thing. It may take some time to build a team. So you may feel like you're going faster alone. Like you may be able to register your paperwork, right, for your organization or for your company faster alone. Yes, right? But if you really want to, and fast is subjective, because what are you talking about? Now, something I mentioned before on this show, people, groups, money, right? So I think wholeheartedly that 5 people, 5 groups can come together and raise $1 million faster than each of those 5 people can raise $200,000 or even $50K by themselves. Once again, I think that 5 people or 5 groups can come together and they can raise $1 million faster, right? Faster than each of those 5 people can raise $200K or even $50K by themselves. There are people struggling to raise $50K by themselves. It takes a year, 2 years to raise $50,000, sometimes longer. Some people never raise $50K in their ambitions for their, for their company, for their organization. They never raise that money. But together, if we come together, form a coalition, I think that we could raise $1 million in like a year or less, right? Less than a year. Really, like, we focus, we on our job, like we got the things tight, we got our paperwork tight, right? Like we tight, graphics and all of that stuff tight. We can raise $1 million in a couple of months, man, like together as a coalition, addressing health, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, art, right? Media, food justice, right? A few different things, fitness, right? Like it's a few different things we could do coming together. Yo, Guazabato, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? Good to see you here, good brother. Good to see you here. It is good to see you here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you and I appreciate you. But yeah, guys, that's the quote of the day, right? If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Once again, I understand it, but I disagree a bit. I believe that collectively we can go further and faster as a unit than we can as individuals. Some things may seem to be moving faster when you are alone than with the team, and that's just illusion, right? That's not accurate, right? Like you are not going to like accomplish the big goals faster on your own than if you had a team, right? That's not going to happen. And so, yeah, that's our quote for the day. Let's move right along to our second segment of the day. Today's second segment, as always, is our Need to Know News of the day. Today's Need to Know News, we are going to talk about gentrification. Specifically, we're going to talk about gentrification as violence. Gentrification is violence. Gentrification, or what I like to call, right? So first of all, many people have varying perspectives on gentrification. I actually like to call gentrification colonialism by a different name. It is 100% colonialism by a different name, and I want to get right into it. I want to read this op-ed on afropunk.com by Leslie Vargas, and I want to talk about it. So let's read this op-ed, and let's talk about it. So op-ed, gentrification is violence. This is on afropunk.com. Gentrification is often sold to us as progress. A new cafe, a yoga studio, a green juice spot. A block once starved of investment suddenly becomes desirable, not because it's been cared for by generations of Black and brown families, but because now it appeals to white wealth. The violence of gentrification is in its subtlety. It doesn't arrive with bulldozers or broken windows. It arrives with artisanal signage and rising rent. But make no mistake, gentrification is violence. In New York, it's bleeding. Nowhere is this clearer than in Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy. Once a sanctuary and seabed of Black culture, art, and resilience, has become a battleground. Not because the people there have changed, but because the people who now want to live there don't want to live with the community. They want to live instead of the community. When we lose our neighborhoods, we lose safety, we lose mentorship, we lose us. Black art matters. What's being taken isn't just physical space. It's the intangible infrastructure of Black life. The block aunties who knew your grandmother. The brownstone stoops where generations gathered. This isn't just about losing property. It's about losing memory. Gentrification strips communities of their right to remain rooted. It's not simply an economic shift. It's a cultural and spiritual eviction. What happens when sanctuaries are sold off, priced out, repackaged? What happens when your hood becomes someone else's playground? What's being taken? Oh, sorry. That is the same thing. Let us move along. Urban renewal means Negro removal. James Baldwin on the reality behind so-called progress in American cities. Let's read that one more time. Urban renewal means Negro removal. That's exactly what they mean. Get the Black people out of there. So let's keep reading. This isn't just a Brooklyn problem. It's part of a global pattern. In Mexico City, Puerto Rico, Colombia, working class locals are being displaced by digital nomads and remote workers, many of them from the U.S., who move in with dollars and leave destruction. Rent prices have skyrocketed. Traditional shops are shuttering. Spanish is being edged out in public spaces by entitled English speakers who treat the city like a backdrop for content creation. Colonization doesn't always wear a uniform. Sometimes it wears a Patagonia vest and carries a laptop. We see it too in Harlem, in Crown Heights, in the Bronx, in neighborhoods where Black and brown families once found refuge from the violence of the state, only down to face violence from the market. We see it in Long Island City too. Gentrification isn't just inconvenient. It's not just uncomfortable. It's violent. It fractures communities. It isolates elders. It leaves the displaced with nowhere to go. It turns culture into commodity, and it does all of this while convincing the world that it's doing something good. Powerful, 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 powerful. So we got to start to see gentrification as violence. And if gentrification is violence, right, and if it displaces people, and if it causes mental anguish, mental and emotional anguish, then we should be able to sue the government. We should be able to sue the city, the state, the feds, whoever is pushing for the gentrification, whoever is okaying and green lighting the rent rising and all of these things, we should sue them, right? Like, this is why coalition is so freaking important, because with issues like this, we're like, yo, now we're going to sue the state. You can't be afraid to sue the government. So what? So what? But this is why you need independence, right? This is why you got to have independent sources and resources, at least to some degree, so that you don't rely on the system that you're trying to fight. Because a lot of people rely on the system that they are against. That's real, for whether it's like for food, for money, for housing, whatever it is, right? Like, people rely on the state, people rely on the government to help them. A lot of us do. A lot of us have at different points in our lives. A lot of us still do now, right? So this is why it's so important for us to come together to build businesses, to have money so that we can fund our movements, and that we can like we got things to do, man. We got real things to do. Fu said gentrification is ethnic cleansing. Absolutely. As James Baldwin said, urban renewal really means Negro removal. And we can't be afraid to call it what it is. Our test effect, what's going on? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. But we're going to move right along, guys. We're going to move right along. Once again, that was our Need to Know News of the Day. We read an article on Afropunk by Lisa Vargas. Gentrification is violence. We're going to move right along to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment is always the tip of the day. And today's tip is very simple. Listen, learn to let go. Learn to let go. That's my tip for you guys. Let go, man. Please let go. Let go of the toxic relationships, the toxic friendships, the toxic habits and thought patterns, because it ain't just other people who's toxic. Sometimes you're the toxic one, right? Like, people got this thing of, like, since this word has become a hot thing in the last few years, this toxic. Everybody else is toxic. You toxic too sometimes, beloved, and you got to admit that. So let go of your toxic habits, your toxic thought patterns, right? Old visions that have died. Let go of them shits. Let go of the old visions of how things once was. And like, yes, have the memory, but things ain't gonna be like that no more. Accept things for what they are, whether that's a parent passing, right? Whether that's a divorce, whether that's children like growing up and moving out, whatever that is, like things ain't going back. Wanting things to go back, like dwelling in how things used to be, is gonna make you age faster than what you, because you're not present. You're not present. Presence is the gift. Presence is key. So let go of the old visions that have died. Let go of the idea that you have to be responsible for other people's actions and decisions. Let go. Let go. Please let go. Please let go of the people pleasing mentality and behaviors. Let go of that. You don't have to please them. You don't have to please them. You don't have to satisfy them. Only person you got to satisfy realistically is your motherfucking self, right? If you got a partner, satisfy your partner too, right? Like, but you just got to satisfy yourself at the end of the day, man. Like, you got to be happy with you. You got to be content with you. You got to be okay with the decisions that you make, with the life that you are living, with the feelings that you are feeling. You got to be okay with that. You got to be okay with that, right? You got to be okay. So let go, man. Let go and understand that happiness, true happiness isn't about acquiring more things. Happiness is not about acquiring more things. It is not about taking more trips. No, that's not what true happiness, what true joy is about. No, like, yes, happiness can bring you joy. I mean, traveling can bring you joy, and, you know, buying a jet ski can make you feel good, right? You jet ski whenever you want, right? But true happiness is not about acquiring more things. No, true happiness, true happiness is about removing the unnecessary things and allowing only what truly matters, only what's essential to shine through. That's what happiness is about. That's what success is about. Removing the stuff, right? Like, you are who you are. Just remove the BS, remove the self-judgment, remove the doubt, remove the toxic friendships, right? Like, cut them off, even if it's your parents, even if it's a spouse, let her go. Like, she or he was toxic or is toxic and they don't believe in you and they're putting you down every chance they get and telling you your dreams will never come true and all of this stuff. Even if you're married, cut them off, right? Cut them off. You thought it was something different than they, let it freaking go. Like, that's okay to let go. It's okay to let go of that which no longer serves you, that which is not healthy for you. It is okay to walk away. It is okay to say no, no more. I know I put up with it in the past. I know I dealt with it yesterday. I know I said I'll be with you forever. However, my feelings, my thoughts, the space that I'm in, the mental and emotional space that I'm in has changed. It's okay to change your mind. You guys know that, right? Like, it is 100% okay to change your mind. It's okay to want to do something different, to want something different. You know what? This is what I wanted 6 months ago. This is what I wanted 2 years ago, but I don't want that no more. Right? And now some people say, oh, it's foul, this and that. Like, oh, people going to feel how they feel. So you're going to stay in the thing to prove to them that you ain't using them when now you ain't happy? And they ain't really happy neither, because, like, you ain't happy, so they ain't happy. No, let it go. Walk away. Somebody going to be hurt. My cousin used to tell me this all the time. Somebody going to be hurt. Do your best to make sure it's not you. Meaning, don't intentionally hurt people, no, but relationships, break up, want to change, wanting shifts, somebody's going to be hurt, right? Like, so, like, don't settle for, quote unquote, to keep the peace when you're not happy, because then it's really not peaceful. And you're really not good, and it's not going to be good. It's not going to feel good. It's not going to sound good. No part of it's going to be good. So you're doing yourself and a person who you so-called don't want to hurt, you're doing them a disservice, because they're not getting the best of you. They feel it. They know it. You're not getting the best of them. You feel it. You know it. So now what? You're in an unhappy, miserable, low vibrational situation because you're too scared to let go. Because you rather stay in something toxic, right? You'd rather stay in something toxic that is unhealthy just to say you got somebody, just to have something, than to walk away and be free and be alone. People don't like themselves. That's what it comes down to. A lot of people do not like themselves. A lot of people do not love themselves. A lot of people really need to do some soul searching. But that's why I'm here, to help folks, right? That's why I'm here, to help you learn to love yourself, learn to accept yourself, learn to let go, learn to walk away, right? Give you some perspective shifts that can help you, right? Like, when my ex-wife wanted to divorce me, I realized that, you know what, where I was, I did the best I could with what I had. Lost 2 siblings in 2 years, right? One completely unexpected, one lost after 2 years after being in prison for 26 years, right? Plus, like, our first year of marriage, it was a lot of turmoil with health issues and all types of things. And so it was really tough. I dealt with some real depression. Financially, like, things was really tough. Like, She wanted to leave me, and I made it first initially about me. Oh, I suck. Oh, I can't do this, and then I had to dig myself up, pick myself up. You know what? Ultimately, we're just not aligned. We weren't aligned. We want to go different places. We want different things. We see things a little differently. That's okay. That's okay, because I grew from there. Right? Literally, like every month of my life has improved through mad challenges. So many challenges since then. Still now, right? Even within that same situation, but overall, I am happier. I am filled with more joy. Why? Because perspective. I know now fully that life is going to be painful. There's nothing I can do about it. Life, at sometimes, is going to feel like it sucks. You know what? Sometimes it will suck. But you ain't going to die. So you're going to get stronger. You're going to get better. You're going to be wiser. You're going to be sharper. You're going to learn. You're going to be able to help more people. You're going to change your own situation, right? Like in the process of your own human revolution, growing, becoming more. Right, becoming more pain, it transforms you. It makes you more than what you already were, right? So that's our tip of the day, man. Learn to let go, right? Remember that happiness is not about acquiring more things. Happiness is about removing the unnecessary things and allowing only what matters, only what's essential to shine through, guys. And let's move right along to our fourth and final segment of the day. I am extremely excited about this. Today's fourth segment always is our build of the day, but I'm sharing again my new goal, because today we're going to talk about it a little bit. I'm going to put it out there to social media today, and here it is, right? My new goal is I am planning to become the healthiest person on the planet. I've said it before, right? I've said it, I think yesterday. I've said it a few times. I am planning to become the healthiest person on the planet. But today we're going to talk about it deeper, and I'm going to publish an article on my website. Once the show is done, right, we're going to put an article on the website, becoming the healthiest person on the planet. And we're gonna work through some things, right? It's gonna be like magic, right? So how did I come to this concept? Yo, the Hollywood actor, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love, Damian Hollywood Lee. What's going on, good brother? Peace and love. So how did I come to this concept of becoming the healthiest person on the planet? I don't remember exactly. I think I do. I think it was a few weeks ago, maybe a few months ago, maybe a month or 2 ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, something like that. Again, I was telling Mona, right? Like, and I've been saying just randomly though, like, yo, I really want to be the healthiest and wealthiest person on the planet. I really want to be the wealthiest person on the planet. So the thought initially was I want to be the wealthiest person on the planet, right? I hear all of these people I heard, over the years, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, right? Warren Buffett, this other guy, wealthiest person on the planet. And I started to ask myself, right? Years ago, over a decade ago, really, I started to ask myself, what's the difference between me and them? Are they more creative than me? I said no. Are they smarter than me, more intelligent than me? I'm like, no. Are they flyer than me? No. Do they dress better than me? No. Do they look better than me? No. Right. So what is it? More disciplined than me, right? More focused than me, maybe more committed than me, more flexible than me. Maybe they take more risk than me, right? More courageous than me, right? Whatever it is, like, okay, we could work on some things, right? So it's like, okay, you know what? I got an idea. I want to become the healthiest person on the planet. I want to become the wealthiest person on the planet. That's what it was first. So as I'm thinking about wealth, I'm like, I can focus on wealth, but like I can lose some things. So then literally Spirit was like, well, if I become the healthiest person on the planet, as I'm doing this fasting, and like we did the 40-day fast last year, and I'm like, a lot of people on the planet can't do that. Won't even try to do it. Some who try will quit. Most won't finish a 40-day water fast. I did it. I did a 30-day fast and I did a 40-day fast, right? We've done some things. We've done 31 days watermelon this year, right? And so I'm asking myself, I'm like, okay, I want to be the wealthiest person on the planet. I can just focus on becoming the healthiest person on the planet, because if health is wealth, if I become the healthiest person on the planet, then by default, I am the wealthiest person on the planet. And so I put into ChatGPT, what does it mean to be the healthiest person on the planet? ChatGPT said to be the healthiest person on the planet Earth is not just to master the body, it is to harmonize the sacred trilogy of mind, body, and spirit with the rhythm of life itself. Physically, your body hums like a finely tuned instrument, strong, pain-free, energized, and resilient. You nourish yourself with clean water, vibrant plants, powerful movement, and deep rest. You live in your body with reverence. Mentally, your mind is clear, focused, and peaceful. You're not shackled by fear, anxiety, or the trauma of yesterday. Instead, you process emotions with grace, hold boundaries with ease, and choose thoughts like a gardener chooses seeds, only the ones worth growing. Emotionally and spiritually, you're rooted in love, purpose, and presence. You are connected to something greater than yourself. Call it source, God, the earth, the ancestors, the future, whatever. You listen, you give, you forgive, you feel joy and sorrow fully without being consumed by either. Socially, you cultivate life-giving relationships and contribute to the collective wellness. Your presence heals rooms. You make others feel safer, freer, and more inspired. And perhaps most profoundly, the healthiest person on earth walks with humility. They know health is not a trophy, it's a daily practice, a responsibility, a gift we give not just to ourselves, but to everyone we touch. Right? The healthiest person on earth, a living definition. This is a living definition. Right? We got this for you guys. Because we're going to do some things. We got some things. We're creating a book. Right, we're creating an ebook, we're creating a course, we're going to do a talk, right? Because I want everybody to be their healthiest self, right? I want everybody to think that they are the healthiest person on earth or one of the healthiest people on earth, right? So a living definition. The healthiest person on earth is not defined by perfection, but by profound alignment of mind, body, heart, and spirit. They are rooted in self-awareness, guided by love, and in rhythm with nature. They nourish themselves with intention, move with vitality, think with clarity, feel with depth, and live with purpose. Their health uplifts not just themselves, but their community and the planet. They are not only healed, they are healers. And that's me, world healer, right? Like, I'm not only healed, I am healing, and I am a healer, right? Like, our health uplifts not just ourselves, but our entire community and the planet. My health, my mental health, my emotional health, and my physical health has uplifted not just me, but my entire Queensbridge community, my entire city, my entire state, and the entire nation. There are people around this country and really around this world that have been impacted positively because of my elevation, because of my ascension, because of my transformation, because of my growth, because of my health, right? Because of me striving to live optimally, striving to become, before I even knew it, the healthiest person on earth. Healthiest person on earth. I could do it. You could do it too, right? That's the beauty of it. I could do it. You could do it too. And there's no really like, who is the healthiest person? We could judge, right? We could judge and say because there's some people that's gonna be really physically healthy, emotionally not so much. Emotionally healthy, mentally healthy, but physically not so much, right? Spiritually healthy, right? Spiritually healthy, but mentally and emotionally not so much, right? And so understand that health is again, like, it's not about perfection, but by profound alignment. Mind, body, heart, and spirit needs to be aligned. QB community builders, what's going on, auntie? Peace and love, peace and love. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, guys, that is that's the build, right? That's my goal. That's my goal, is to become the healthiest person on the planet Earth. Right? Like, in my lifetime, not when I'm dead and people talk about me and say, oh, he was so healthy. He was, no, in my lifetime, through my relationships, through my physical health, right? Through my emotional well-being, through my mental clarity and resilience, right? Through my spiritual, like, alignment and knowing, through all of the things, and through my finances, right? Because, like, we're gonna get right in all those areas, and then the finance is gonna flow through, and then I will become literally the wealthiest person on the planet. And so you're going to be the healthiest and wealthiest person on the planet in my lifetime. I'm 41, 20 years, 10 to 20 years, maybe less than 20 years. Because the way things are moving now, yeah, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. And this is only possible, right? Because I dream big. I have really, really, really big dreams, guys. And so now, that which is like, because I'm going to say this, the average person, you'll be the healthiest person. Like, yeah, they always think it's somebody else. That's human nature. Who the healthiest person on the planet? You think it's the other person who's living over there, who's doing those other things. No, it could be you. It could be you and what you're doing, if you want to be. Some people don't want to be. That's okay. I want to be. Because I know that then more attention, more eyes on me that I can then put back on the people. Yo, look, you guys got it. You got it already. You got the wisdom. You got the experience. You got the joys. You got each other. Let's build. And let me be an example of what's possible. Through all the F-ups, through all the innate shortcomings, right? Like, freaking, it could be a height. It could be like me, my stutter, my lips, my teeth, right? Like, my dent in my head. It could be all of the things, right? All of the things. You can still become super great, super powerful, super influential. You can have all of the losses, all of the pains. You can want to die 1,000,000 times, but as long as you live, you got opportunity, and you can become everything you dreamt of becoming. So now dream big. Dream big and believe in the beauty of your dreams. Dream big and believe in the beauty of your dreams. Dream big, and please, please, please believe in the beauty of your dreams. Guys, that is our show for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Happy Wellness and Wisdom Wednesday. Do something for yourself today, man. Drink a little more water than usual. Make a juice, make a smoothie, do some exercise, take a walk, get some more sunlight, do some journaling, call a friend, have some laughs, watch a movie, right? Take a nap, take a midday nap, nap a little longer than normal, right? Like do something today. Get a freaking massage, right? Mona getting a massage today from her sister, booked a massage. Like get a massage, man. Do something, go swimming, go to the spa, go to the sauna. Do something for yourself today that makes you feel good, that adds to your wellness as well. Do something today that brings in wisdom, right? Listen to someone, an elder, right? Listen to the experience of a youth, and or share some wisdom with somebody, right? It could be via social media. I prefer you call a person, text a person, share some wisdom. But yo, guys, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, right here. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Martin, episode 411 of SR Daily. Remember, SR Daily is a personality meets enlightenment. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up! The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love.